Hello there guys and welcome back to episode number 4 of the Hibs project. Before we get started today, I just want to say thank you very much for the likes and the support on the videos that have come so far. You guys seem to be enjoying it, and I'm enjoying making it, so I'm very thankful for all the support. It really does mean a lot because it's something new that we're doing together. We're learning, and yeah, I hope that the quality is improving for you guys as well. Now, since we last met, I've been very busy. I changed up the tactics, I changed up the team lineup, and well, things have been going very well. Let me show you. And here we are. As you can see on your screen, the last time we met was the 4-1 humiliation at home to Rangers, and since then, well, things have looked a wee bit better, shall we say. We kicked off after the 4-1 demolition by Rangers, and we played Peterhead at home in the Betfred Cup second round, and we dispatched them 7-0. We were on fire. Stevie Mallon, who has been unbelievable since we last met, was on fire, and then we followed that up with a 3-0 win against Aberdeen. We played very well in this game as well. Aberdeen, supposedly the team that are pushing us for 4th. We played... First half we struggled, but second half we really got on top of the game and we took control. Now, St Mirren away, I know you see it, 5-3. We were 4-0 up in this game, and then they had a man sent off and they scored 3 goals. Yeah, our defence was solid, but we ended up grinding out the result, 5-3 win away at St Mirren. We followed that one up with a home game against St Johnstone, 3-1 victory in that one, and then we went to Fir Park. Now, these two games here, Motherwell away, 2 times in 3 days. Twice in 3 days we went to Fir Park, and I'll show you this one, because in the first game, identical to the Cup game, which I'll show you in a second, we took the lead inside 30 seconds. In the first game, it was Omiyonga, and then we went 2-0 up with Ryan Porteous, and then just 2 mistakes. Losing the ball in midfield, this one, Daryl Horgan it was, that got caught on the ball, and Chris Long raced away and scored. And then in the last 10 minutes, when I went a little bit more defensive and a wee bit more cautious, it was Omiyonga this time. He went up for a header, and he headed it towards the left back, and Njoli stole it and ran through and scored, and that was disappointing. We bottled a 2-0 lead. And then in the Cup quarterfinal, we went back to Fir Park, and again, inside 30 seconds, we took the lead with Curtis Jones this time, who's been brilliant as well since we last met. And yeah, we ended up seeing this game out. It wasn't comfortable, although the possession would suggest so. Marciano made 3 or 4 really good saves at the very end of the game to keep us in it. And Rolando Aarons, who's on loan from Newcastle, missed a huge chance in the last minute to keep it 1-0. So we won in the quarterfinal. That rewarded us with a Betfred Cup semi-final game against St Mirren. We dodged Celtic. So with the league positions the way they are, it should be, and I say should, a Hibernian Celtic final, but we're not getting too far ahead of ourselves. We are here today to play Celtic and Hearts. Now, the tactics, I changed up to a custom tiki-taka. Now, I just basically wanted us to keep control of the ball. If the other team don't have the ball, they can't hurt us, or so the theory goes. But we changed to a 4-2-3-1. We're really getting the best out of Cowie, who has come in as an advanced playmaker and has started to play very well. Him and Stevie Mallon, let me just show you his stats so far this year. He's got 8 assists and 5 goals in 12 games for us. Really has been the pick of the bunch. Now, another thing that is slightly worrying is that he's wanted by, well, you can see it there on your screen, Wolves, West Ham, Norwich, Leicester, Palace and Bristol City. Now, before the Aberdeen game, I saw that he was wanted, and he was wanted by Manchester United, and I don't know where the interest, like, they've left, they don't want him anymore, they're not interested, but Man United wanted him, and I knew that if they came in with a bid, we would have no chance of keeping him. I'm still kind of worried. We did offer him a new contract. He signed the contract, but unfortunately the agent put in a fee where if a team from a foreign country comes in, we lose him for 3 million, which is a real kick in the teeth. But whether we're going to be able to keep, like, all these teams keep their hands off our player remains to be seen. So I brought back in at left back, or I started for the Peterhead game, Nkuku at left back, and he has gone on, and he's been very good good for us. Just under a 7 rating. As you can see, Stevie Mallon is setting the standard right now in the midfield. But I brought in Nkunku because he's got a bit more pace, and Whittaker, he got embarrassed really against Rangers, didn't he? So it's the same back four. But Nkunku came in. He's played every game since. And I also signed Sasha Gulin on loan again, just basically raided Marseille's youngsters as a backup to Christian Deutsch. Hasn't really done anything for me. He's come on in a couple of games, but hasn't really done anything. And I also got in somebody who I think I mentioned in the last video, Lucas Perrin. I got him in on loan. He is basically playing as a backup in case Porto or Jackson get injured. We've got Paul Hanlon there. We did move on Paul McGinn. He went to Millwall, so we got a wee bit of money off our wage budget. But this is the team that will be facing Celtic this afternoon. We've been playing quite well. Now, like I said, in the last video that we met, we were embarrassed, and since then we've been brilliant apart from Motherwell away in the league game. So Celtic at home, it's on TV, and if I show you the Ladbrokes Premiership, so this is the top four. As you can see, Hibs, we sit 4th at the moment. We're chasing down Rangers, who recently lost the first Old Firm of the season 5-0. Hearts, surprise package in 2nd place, yet to lose. Maybe we can sort that out in the game after. And Celtic unbeaten, and we take them on today. Now, I'm looking forward to this game because we have been playing well. I'm also a wee bit nervous because of what happened against Rangers. We weren't great, were we? Their form is excellent. Our form is excellent, apart from the wee dip against Motherwell. They're 1st, we're 4th. They're missing McGregor. We're missing a wizard. And Daryl Horgan is doubtful, but we'll play. And this will be the team that we will take into this game. We'll have Marciano in goal, Nkunku, Porto, Jackson and Gray. Mallon and Omiyonga, who have become just two, they're inseparable in the middle of the park there. Horgan plays despite a wee knock. Kaui in the advanced playmaker role now behind McNulty, who's back from injury, and Curtis Jones on the left-hand side. I'm looking forward to this. McNulty's still struggling with match fitness. We're trying to get him back into the swing of things, if you will. He did play against Motherwell, and he played quite well. Now, this is a great opportunity to show that the pundits and the media have been right to back you up. So the team talk has gone really well, but like I said, against Rangers, the same thing happened, and we were dispatched. Here we go then. We're underway at Easter Road, Hibs versus Celtic, and this is, well, it's the first time we're meeting Celtic this year, and 10 minutes in, this game is rapid right now. We are 0-0, no highlights. We've had most of the ball, which is very interesting, as Stevie Mallon with free kick swings it in. We can't get there. Omiyonga's back on it. Don't lose it there. And Edouard, and here comes Celtic, and this is where they're dangerous. El Unici is one on this side. He gets it fed from Edouard, hits it. Marciano makes a save. Stevie Mallon now. Lovely ball out to David Gray. Gray, can you pull it back to McNulty? He finds Horgan, and we lead against Celtic. 1-0 at home. Daryl Horgan, who was a doubt for this match with an injury, but after 20 minutes, or just inside 20 minutes, we lead 1-0. Good ball out here. Davy Gray pulls it back. I'm not really sure what happens. Does someone lay it off? McNulty heads it back down to Horgan, and keeper probably should do better, but we'll take it. 1-0, and so far, this is alright. So far, we're doing okay here. 37 minutes played. We've restricted Celtic to 1 shot so far, and 1 shot on target as we approach half-time. And this suits us. No highlight suits us here. Half-time is here, and we're winning 1-0 against Celtic. Now, what do I say here? I really should say that we've got to guard against complacency. Don't think the job is done, because Celtic are going to come again, and probably they're going to come back fighting here in the second half. They've got to change something. They've not changed anything. The fitness for them in the middle of the park here is not great. And we're on it again here with Stevie Mallon. Did he lose it? He didn't. He kept it. Mallon now feeds McNulty. McNulty, can he finish? Good save, Fraser Forster. That's a huge chance missed by McNulty. A huge chance missed. Now, their fitness in the middle of the park is not great. Just approaching the hour mark. Here comes Celtic. Edouard heads down, and Porto, with an unbelievable block on the line, and he heads clear the corner as well. Porto, that's unreal in there, son. This has been very, very good for us so far. McNulty looking nervous. I'm going to bring on Christian Deutsch, give us something to hit, and Greg Doherty on in the middle of the park instead of Omiyonga, who's not playing the best. But if you look at the fitness in the middle here, Ncham is struggling, Scotty Brown's struggling. We're inside the last 15 minutes where there's nothing happening. This suits us down to the ground. I'm going to make another change. This is risky. I'm going to bring on Joel Newell for Kaui here, and I'm going to bring Joel Newell out to this left-hand side and put Jones in the middle. Inside the last 10. Cautiously. Be more disciplined. Let's just start time wasting just a little bit. Nothing stupid. Nothing stupid. 87 minutes. Let's just up the time wasting just a wee bit more. Go direct. Let Doige hold it up for us. 88 minutes on the clock. With 3 minutes added on. I'm going very defensive. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Jones heads clear. It comes to Brown. And Cham hits it. He's hit the bar. There must be an offside in there somewhere. Wow, wow, wow. We got away with one there. Marciano just calming everything down. Look at this. Look at this. Marciano, he's not interested in taking this kick. And that's it. We've done it. I mean, it's a small step. It is a small step in what we want to achieve here, but we've just beaten Celtic at home. I've misclicked is what I've done, and I've told them I'm not happy with your performance out there, and they love it. We've just beaten Celtic 1-0 at home, and I've told them I'm not happy. Quite the opposite, I'm absolutely buzzing. Hibernian earned deserved victory over Celtic, and what a turnaround this has been since we last met. 5 matches in a row, unbeaten, and Rangers play Hearts in this next game, which is interesting for the league table. I mean, it is only early, so really the league table doesn't make too much difference right now. But that is a huge victory, considering considering the way we played against Killie and the manner of the defeat that we had against Rangers. As Rangers and Hearts both draw 0-0, Hearts remain the only unbeaten team in this league, and we go to Hearts. And I will see you for it. I probably should have said this before the Celtic game, and you've probably just seen him, but in the last episode, Edouard, Man City were in for him, and he didn't leave. He's still wanted by some big teams, but he's still at Celtic right now. You probably saw him in the last game, and it's probably pointless me telling you, but I just thought I would tell you. And while he's still there, Celtic are going to be dangerous, but I honestly, I didn't think when I started recording today that we would beat Celtic. Now we've got to back it up. It means nothing if we beat Celtic and lose to Hearts. You know, let's not lie. Team of the week, we've got 3 players in there. Jackson, Stevie Malin, Curtis Jones. Love that. And a Hibernian manager wins monthly accolade. Manager of the month is your boy. Incredible. Here we go then. The first Edinburgh derby of the season. We go to Hearts. We go to Tynecastle with them. We know they're unbeaten. Let's see if we can spoil their party. The starting 11 does not change. Marciano, Ingol, and Cuckoo, Porto, Jackson and Gray. No changes other than Chris Doige comes in up front instead of McNulty, who has a bit of fitness issues. Malin Omianga in the middle. Jones, Cowie, Horgan, and the big man through the middle. Right, let's go. There we go. Team talk has gone well. The boys, they seem to be reacting a lot better to me now. I think it's we've put a good run of results together. Yeah, love the derby. Yeah, we're ready. Here we go. We're underway. Hopefully we can start the same way we started against Celtic. I want us to have more of the ball. I want us to be on the ball, making things happen. Here we go. 10 minutes in, Stevie Malin stands over a free kick just outside the box. Ball in. Porto hits the bar. Somebody hit the bar in there. I don't know who it was, but I think somebody missed it on the line as well. We recycle it though with Jackson, and now Davy Gray. He knows everything about this derby there is to know. Horgan on this side, who has just missed out on the Ireland squad, which is incredible really, considering he's got 5 goals and 3 assists in like 13 games, you know, for him to be overlooked, that's harsh. Boyce went close there. I feel like I need to tell our defenders to watch him slightly closer, and that's why Doige is in the team, to get us up the pitch. Long ball into his feet. We're now back on it with Porto, who looks for Doige again, back into him, heads it down to Curtis Jones, goes down. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Now, for those who have been watching the Twitch streams, my penalties have not been consistent recently. Stevie Malin, oh my god, why did I say anything? Why did I say anything? He tried to chip it down the middle or something. So our star player misses a penalty in the derby, and here come Hearts as a long ball goes forward to Porteous. Let's just brush it off. We're alright here. And Cuckoo now, who has been a revelation since he came in at left back. He's played so well since I replaced him for Whittaker, or replaced Whittaker with him, I should say, as they head it back to the goalkeeper. And Hearts maybe now will build from the back as they launch it out to Walker on that side. 2 of them get over there, Horgan and Gray, but a ball in behind, and Liam Boyce scores. Of course he does. Of course he does, and we're 1-0 down in the derby. We miss a penalty at one end, and 3 minutes later, we're 1-0 down. I don't want to see it again, and get it off my screen. Stevie Malin now, ball in, back post. Cowie had some big chance. It's a big chance, and we need to start. Like, we need to take the next chance here. Otherwise, I've got a feeling this is going to be a frustrating one. It's got a feeling of Motherwell about it. Long ball forward, intercepted by Nkuku, and now Curtis Jones, who, again, I don't know if I said, but he has been brilliant as well. Cuts it back for Cowie. What a finish, and there will be questions over the goalkeeping here, but I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Curtis Jones, brilliant down this side. They can't contain him. Lunging tackle, just runs past him, drops it into Cowie, and the keeper he puts a hand out towards it, but probably would have taken his wrist off. But half an hour in, we've been the better team. Probably not had the better chances in terms of open play, or just had the penalty. As we head towards half-time, corner for Hearts, ball in, back post, Suter, it's cleared off the line by Nkuku. They recycle it out to Walker, now Irving. And Walker cuts inside. That's far too easy. Marciano makes a good save. Walker ball in. Boyce free header at the back post. We need to get a grip. Half time then. 1-1. Assertively say I'm not happy with that. Stevie Mallon is still playing quite well. Let me say something to him. You weren't that bad, but I believe you can still improve. I have faith in you. He looks happy with that, and I'm going to keep him on. Normally, when players miss a penalty, their performances, like their average rating, goes way down. But it shows how important Stevie Mallon is in the way that we play. That he's still playing like a 6.7. Gray cuts it back to Horgan. We're moving this nicely. They clear it away. Omiyonga. Deutsch can win that. It comes to Mallon. That's my boy. That's my boy. Again, question marks over the goalkeeping. That looked more like a P-roller from Stevie Mallon, but I told him, had faith in him at halftime. He's our star man for a reason. Omiyonga wins the header here, and I think Deutsch flicks it on. Halcock heads it clear, and Mallon, that is audacious, and the goalkeeper, well, the less said about the goalkeeping for Hearts today, the better. Well, that's better, and we're top of the league right now. I don't know if you've just seen that wee green bit in the side. We currently lead the SPL. Celtic and Rangers both play after us, I think, today. And now we're gone. 2-1. We've been the better team, but we're starting to concede some chances to them. And with 20 minutes to go, I'm going to tell them to mark Liam Boyce tightly. And as we approach the last 20 minutes here, I'm going to make my first change, I think. Is Horgan. Can you get this cut back? Deutsch is there. Mallon hits it. Horgan. Nah. Horgan fires wide. And with 20 minutes to go, I'm going to make my first change. McNulty on for Deutsch, comes on as the advanced forward. Greg Docherty on for Omiyonga, who's played well, to be fair to him, but a bit of fresh legs in the middle of the park. Keepers going for this last 15 to 20 minutes here. As we build from the goal kick, Porto out to Curtis Jones. Jackson's picked up a knock here as Nkuku now gets down this wing. We've gone from goalkeeper to striker to Stevie Mallon. Could have had a hat-trick if he'd taken that penalty. He could have had a hat-trick if he'd scored that penalty. Not taking it, because he did take it, and he bloody missed it. But we're 3-1 up at Tynecastle, inflicting Hearts' first defeat of the season as it stands, and leading the SPL. Mallon rises at the back post, and Nkuku, I'm telling you, he's been superb since we put him in for Whittaker. Very pleased with this. Jackson, I'm going to take Jackson off for Lucas Perrin. He'll just slot there, exactly the same player. He'll play as a central defender on defend. I'll get there eventually. It's been a long day. Into the last 10 minutes here, and Hearts are building from the back. They go back to the goalkeeper, and they launch it long. And Liam Boyce is able to take it down and put it out to Patterson. Long ball to Washington at the back. And did I speak too soon? Sibic? Yeah, I did. 10 minutes to go. It's 3-2. Of course, every single time I play teams, the person that scores their first goal of the season. And this is where these boys get nervous. I noticed it against Motherwell. And Nkuku makes a block and it just falls straight back to him and he puts it in the roof of the net. And these boys, they did it against Motherwell. I just hope they don't do it here. Bottling 2-goal leads. Sibic now as Hearts have the ball again, and with 3 minutes to go, don't do this to me like this. Not like this. Boyce wins the flick on. Perrin does well. That's a good ball. McNulty will chase it. Suter takes control and Boyce flicks it on. And now Washington as well. That is audacious, sir. That is audacious. Get the time wasting in. Get the time wasting in. 5 minutes added on. Where the hell have they got that from? Time is ticking away. It's 6 minutes added on. It's not even 5. Time is ticking away here. No highlights. No highlights. No highlights. We made hard work of that, but it's a 3-2 victory in the derby, and Edinburgh is green again. So the next time we will meet then, I will bring you the Betfred Cup semi-final as we go to Hampden to try and get into the final. I'm probably going to be against Celtic, let's be honest. We'll meet, that'll be the next time we'll meet. We'll play St Mirren at Hampden, and then we'll play Killie and try and get some revenge for the first game of the season. But let me leave you with this as we sit atop of the SPL. Now, we've turned it round since the last time we met. we've had one loss, and it was that game against Rangers. Now, let me know what you think. Leave a like for us sitting at the top of the league. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing this. You know, it's like I said at the start of the video, it's something different, and you guys seem to be enjoying it too. And as long as you're enjoying it and I'm enjoying it, I will continue to make this content for you. Now, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Look at us. Look at us. Who would have thought? But please do not leave without leaving a like. I really appreciate all the support. Like I said at the start of the video, you guys are incredible. The Twitch streams are popping. We're back to some kind of regular grind, if you will. Yeah, I'm loving making this series. I can't wait for Boiler to get back fit. Boiler on TV. Tomorrow I will be watching that in the afternoon. So Boiler, if you're watching this, good luck, my friend. If you've already played, well played. But yeah, please do not leave without leaving a like. Subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. And until next time, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. See you later. Top of the league, man. Top of the league.